Alright. Cool, cool, cool. There we are. To be fair, for this I probably should swap over to data because that's the only time I actually see stuff pop up. Okay, here we go. No, I will not be paying for the live prompts. I like getting all my stuff organically. Like, it's simple and honest work. So, I'm not sure if I want to continue this guy for a while or work on one of my other numerous projects. Like, I am liking how he's turning out. Like, I do think he looks pretty cool. But I'm not sure if I just want to work on something else for a bit and give it a bit more rest. But then again, from giving it a bit more rest, that's how I got to the point where I haven't been doing it for God knows how long. So, yay. Do. Maybe a bit more form to the face. So let's actually... We haven't worked on this as much as I would have liked. So something we can do. Like, I just noticed that, like, this actually does have some, like, decent forms for... like, around the eyes. Also don't know how much I actually enjoyed, like, X, Y, and Z parts here. Like, I do like that flatten, like, I feel that, like, has a nice, like, shape to it. But also trying to, like, I find a good factor of, like, okay, yeah, X, Y, Z going on there. Perplexing. Perplexing. Like, I feel like he's looking pretty cool. I think I may actually start redoing this because the symmetry on it isn't as aligned as what I would have liked. So let's add in... I think maybe a 2 would actually probably be the best bet. Like, that has a very organic symmetry to it. And how it's like a normally aligned, well, it works pretty darn well. So, no. Okay, so move that. Stretch this out into shape. Because that is like something that's continually annoying me about this guy. Because I think the issue I had with him was I did him as like a tube, and that the like symmetry for those is normally pretty atrocious. And like no matter what you do to try and fix them, it never really works. So trying to get to a point where I'm able to like align this all up. Okay, okay. And ooh, that actually is something I could do as well. Like I could actually, yeah, just like integrate that. Like I half it, and then have that mirrored onto it. Okay, ideas are flowing. Ideas are flowing. So validate that. Let's turn on local symmetry. Okay, sweet. There. Like, that's the first step to it. Now let's just begin to shape it. Oh yeah, no, shit. Since it only has like 6 poly faces. Yeah, no, it has 26 polyfaces, so like moving it around is borderline impossible. Let's have that to there, so it's at least like, I want to say a few thousand. Alright, let's go a bit higher than 3,000 for that. Just because I want it to keep the plain structure. Alright, let's also like smooth that out. So at least, there, cool. Has a point. Then we're able to like augment that area. Alright, then trim. So it's like pretty easy, like once it's going to actually just like start chopping it up pieces you need. Like, so I need a piece there. Yeah, how is everyone today? Alright, no. Actually, you know what? I think that may actually be the vibe. Alright, let's cut it in half it. Okay. So, I think if I do that and then have that as the secondary one, I can then join them. Nope, that would then be joined under the tube. Okay. Now, I think if we... No, whoopsies. Right, so, wait. Nope, wrong one. Okay. There, that's actually working now. Just have to fill in those spaces, but at least now it's actually symmetrical. That do be a pain in the ass. To be fair, not the worst thing in the world, and I do low-key actually like the dual points. So let's actually go around and actually start shaping this accordingly. Because I feel like once that's actually all in place, it's going to be fine. I think a part more of what we really need to do is actually just be getting this out there. Okay. There's always a workaround when you actually try it. I kind of love that. What software am I using? I'm using Nomad Sculpt. Genuinely one of my favorite apps ever. It's like so intuitive to use. Especially like say if you want to intro into 3D. I would say it actually has the lowest barrier of entry because it does have a one-time purchase of like say 20 or something like that. But when you actually realistically compare it, it's like, say you just need a tablet or even a phone to use this one. Whereas, like, Blender is free, but, like, you'll need a PC that can run it, along with, like, having enough specs to actually make it, like, work accordingly. So it's not like, yes, it's a free app, but also you need to make sure you're having like at least like say $3 put into it. Whereas say Nomad, you just have to have like a tablet. So like say a cheaper one you're able to get for like less than a K and then 20 quid on top of that. So okay, so remesh that. That looks so messy, but we're able to clean that up, no worries. Hello, gorgeous people. Oh, shut the fuck up, you bot. Like, it's a gross, like, it's also just like advertising on a site full of kids is like utterly disgusting. Like, actual special place in hell, I swear. Okay, just why? Just why? Especially like the thing looks like it's AI as well. Like, I'm not gonna lie, I am. Yo, I see improvement from the last time I watched. Thanks, man. That's the goal, just improving each and every day. But yeah, no, as I was gonna say, I genuinely take pride in the fact like I do feel better than people who do regularly consume and enjoy AI content. Like, I do, without a shadow of doubt, believe they're just massive fucking chuds, and not even the fun way. It's just like, no, you're just a fucking dumbass. It's sad. Like, say once in a blue moon, I'll see like a really brain rotted AI meme what actually makes me chuckle, but that's about it. It's like if you're consuming that content on the regular and it's like your go-to source of entertainment, like you're just like that's just pathetic. Like I'm saying that as if I'm producing like the highest quality like brain riveting content ever. Cool. What filament get to use for that type of character? Filament, I guess just your standard one. No, like I feel for like most models, resin is the go-to, but I have been seeing pretty good stuff in the FDM world. I just like feel. I think probably just a high tensile strength one because it will be like sort of bashed around a lot from moving around, and especially for like a smaller scale. Like say even like at a 75mm art scale, I don't really think like this would be like the largest thing ever. It may be slightly larger than like say for a tabletop game. I think it'd probably be slightly taller than a Space Marine. Probably around a Demon Prince level. I feel that's probably like the ballpark could be. Okay, that was actually such a good call. I'll reattaching this to something with better symmetry. Alright, question. So has anyone seen the Netflix Devil May Cry series yet? Just genuinely curious of what other people's verdicts were, because a lot of the fan discourse, they're acting as if this is like the worst thing to ever grace just reality, frankly. And personally, I don't feel as bad as they're trying to make out, but like trying to tell a DMC fan like anything they like isn't like, well, just trying to like reason with certain types of like fans is like borderline impossible these days, I swear. Especially like, have any of you guys seen the boys like AI ending things? Like some of these people are asking for like the worst thing ever. Like, to hell do you mean like, oh yeah, no, the clone lander thing would have actually been a good take? Well, it would have been a good ending. Like, I'm sorry, what point would that serve? Yeah, as well as like say the detail and sort of like the layer lines for like resin versus like FDM. Like it makes like say the tensile strength like that way just snap a lot easier. So by anything, I'd really recommend what you call it, just resin because it at least cures more uniformly. Like, I'm not saying that as if like resin's super strong. It really isn't, but at the same time, it's just like it's slightly better suited for miniatures. But I have seriously, I've been browsing like some of the not discords, Reddits for FDM printing, and some of the stuff I'm seeing is genuinely really nice. All right, we don't need you guys, so let's hide you. I think that could probably use some work. I like how it tapers off. Okay, I feel that may work a add better. I don't personally 3D print because I live in a 1-bedroom flat, so like I don't particularly want to poison myself. Like I did look into getting FDMs, but simultaneously don't really have a place to be using it because I'm pretty sure like it's still just like melting plastic. Like, I know some people are saying, oh, it's not that bad, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Like, my health kind of means more to me than just, like, a little miniature. Yeah, I'm more of a sculptor. Like, I'm an artist at the end of the day. So, like, say, getting stuff for 3D printing is a way to further facilitate my art instead of, like, it is my, like, creative output, you know? Not creative outlet, creative outlook sort of thing. Oh, thanks for the heart, man. It was actually kind of funny. So last live I was doing, TikTok suspended my gifts for having pre-recorded content as if I'm literally not making art with my own 2 hands right in front of all of you guys. Like, seriously, the moderation on this app is actually so cooked. It's insane. Well, let's also, like, dig in there a bit more. It's also kind of funny whenever I have someone, like, come in saying, oh, what AI are you using? It's like, no, I'm using my actual fucking intelligence. And the thing is, I don't understand, like, why AI is being pushed so much into creative spaces. Like, why do I want to spend less time actually doing something I enjoy just because there's some lazy-ass fucking chud around who doesn't actually want to do things himself? Like, no. That makes no sense to me. Alright, let's also dig you in a bit more there. AI is for lazies like me. Oh, dude, you use AI? Get the fuck out. Yeah, no, it's because, like, AI is being so aggressively pushed because the US stock market, for some reason, thought it'd be a good idea to push everything in there. AI is for... You said AI is for lazies like me. That kind of means, like, you're the one using it. Yeah, but... Oh, yeah, it is cheaper than me, but at the same time, like, I also don't really destroy the planet and make people, like, less likely to afford just basic needs. It just means that I'm lazy. Going to join your Patreon tomorrow. Oh, cool. Actually, if you want, I'd recommend going to my Ko-fi. Okay, dude. First of all, like, AI is being used to also make porn of children. It's like actively destroying the environment. It's ruining people's fresh water supply. I feel like if you aren't annoyed by that, you're just a fucking dumbass. As well as, like, are you aware of... It's also doing good. Because it's doing more negative than good. It's genuinely... Dude, I'm also talking to the other guy. Like, I'm sorry, name, like, what good things is it really doing? What are outweighing the negatives? Like, oh yeah, no, it's basically, are you aware of the concept of Nietzsche's Last Man? Okay, in that case, it shouldn't be open to the general public, because the general public are using it in such a way that it's actually detrimental for us as a society. So by anything, it should actually be heavily monitored to the point where the general public don't have access to it, and shouldn't be used inside medical and scientific research areas. And it shouldn't just be like a public fucking tool. Because nothing the general public are doing with it are actually useful. No, it's not. It's taking away jobs. And by anything, it's actually also costing more for employers to use it. Dude, no. Monitored by the UN. It is not making people's lives easier. It's actually... Yeah. That's... No, you're actively... Yeah, wrong about that, man. It should not be fucking used in general day-to-day life. AI is a product... Is for a product hungry people that can't care for the journey. Honestly, dude, preaching. Lots of VA, yeah. Takes the... Okay, cool, but at the same time, like, we live in such a hyper-capitalistic society. Yeah, the fact that it's doing all these things in such a rapid extent, it's now removing people from the job market. What's then actually worsening the economy? What is creating a further and further wealth divide? It is not improving anything. Like, if you genuinely think it's improving anything, you're a fucking dumbass. Not to mention the hallucinations. Oh yeah, no, the fact that it also is constantly getting information wrong to help facilitate people to be on there longer in hopes that they'll actually pay for AI premiums. Oh yeah, sure, I'll show you the whole thing. There it is. It's so stupid. As well as like it's giving people full-blown illusion. Cursing doesn't make me right. No, it does. No, it's just, dude, just fuck off. Actually, just fuck off. Being a dumbass and being able to actually realize that you're wrong is not going to help you. Thank you, thank you. The world advances. Dude, we've been advancing just fine without it. It's doing nothing but harming people. The fact that people aren't able to actually read or think for themselves, people are going into full-blown psychosis is over it. No, it hasn't done anything positive. It genuinely hasn't. No, you're the one who's delusional about this, dipshit. Like, just fuck off somewhere else, please. Dude, if you think it's doing more positive than negative, you're frankly delusional. Like, what a fucking loser. Why so serious? Because if you aren't actually looking at it from an objective thing and seeing how terrible it is, like, you're just fucking retarded. No, that's the thing. It is. You are being too complacent in the fact of it. No, it is not advancing the human race. It is objectively pushing it back because people aren't learning how to actually do anything themselves. I'm talking to these two who... No, us not stopping it. No, there you are. You're being complacent in it. I'm talking about, like, how bad AI is, but these two fucking idiots don't seem to understand, and they're thinking, oh yeah, no, it's a net positive, and it's going to actually, progress the human race further, as if it isn't, literally a goal of late-stage capitalism to fundamentally just have a slave, but, like, say, able to work day in and day out, and to have nothing done for the actual people, what's creating a further and further wealth divide, where people are going to get more and more desperate for just basic life necessities. And the fact is actually taking fresh drinking water away from people, and actually actively ruining the environment. Like the global energy reserves that are being used for is utterly unfeasible to maintain, just because people are too fucking lazy to learn how to do anything for themselves. The Greeks had the same idea about books in schools. That's completely different, though. I work in high schools, and AI is terrible. It's literally making our students more dumb. Okay, cool. You're getting that from a teacher. People that don't understand the issues with it, they look at it as AI as a fix-all tool when it merely more aids in research. Yeah. So, yeah, no, it literally just takes from people. It's just a glorified Google, but it's being forced down our throats. It's like rising up the price of so many things. Yes. And the fact like people are also going into full-blown psychosis over it. Like, did you hear that story about this guy who was talking to an AI so much that it actually they ended up killing their own mother because they thought like the AI was a no, the AI helped convince them that their mother was a Russian spy or some shit. Studying more in AI instead of complaining. No, the best you can do is actually learning how to fucking do stuff yourself and not use AI. No, the reason it's not going anywhere is because dipshits like you. Jesus Christ. It's theft, it gets information wrong, it's not useful to anything. Just like me just getting really annoyed because people like, well, two idiots in here are like really. No, you're supporting it to the extent that it's going to be more and more prevalent. You ever learn about AI or get left behind? It's the new technology. It's not going to progress the world. It's throwing us back. How do you not understand that? I'm not talking to a decent human if they're a fucking idiot. And actually, just get out my chat. I just can't be fucked with these guys. Where's the other one? Cry a little more. Learn how to do stuff. Fuck ass. Fucking loser. Jesus Christ. The faculty are including in like everything is silently don't know monetization is everywhere. AI bubbles gonna burst them. Just genuinely. No, the fact like. Is it more just the fact like they're literally the goal of like most of the fucking capitalists like 1% who are going to be ruining this world because they're saying, oh well, there's nothing we can do about it. No, there is something we can do about it. It's just called not fucking using it. Yeah. Oh God. Ugh. No, the thing is, like, they're not even trying to rage bait. They're just that fucking stupid. I just said I got in the chat. I'm trying to see your artwork. Well, this is the guy I'm making. It's a little demon noble. Really enjoying how it's going. It's pretty fun. Can't say I don't get passionate about stuff. Oh, Jesus Christ, when the water shortage start, I hope they actually fucking drown, like die of dehydration first. The fact that there's even an AI summary, I don't even want the AI summaries in my chat. What are you using? I use an app called Nomad Sculpt. Oh, so my live just got restricted for bullying and harassment. These are just my own creations. It can be for 3D printing. I'm sort of more just doing it because I like making stuff. Like, I feel that end goal would probably be make my own like a 3D printing company or something. Well, 3D design company, or just like work on games, just something like that. Because I find it a lot of fun. Say hi. Oh, thanks, Charlie. There, hope you have fun. Yeah, alright. What was I going to work on? I was going to work on the hand. Thank you, thank you. Alright. So, I like how these, like, fingers look, but, like, the alignment for them is, like, completely off, and that's really annoying me, so let's see if I'm actually able to work on that. Thank you. Enjoy your time with your friend. Alright. Honestly, yeah, I feel that. To be fair, like, collectibles like that are actually really interesting to get into. Been trying to learn 3D sculpting in Blender, and I see a bunch of people pushing AI content. Real awful people have no sight on the handcrafted things. Seriously, no. Like, the fact is, like, we've been operating just fine without AI for, like, literal millennia, but now people are acting as if it's, like, our only option and our only resource for things. It's like, okay, so the concept of Nietzsche's last man is the idea of, like, when there's too much convenience in a culture, people will actually begin to die out because they learn the basic necessities on how to do things. So from AI, it actually does fully facilitate that. From people not understanding like how to actually research for themselves, how to think for themselves, or how to just genuinely operate as a human being without like a linear intervention of the machine. Like, let's face it, how many of you guys know someone in your real life who like has to use AI for any basic fucking task? Like, it's actually depressing. Especially, like, say, the mind and just being able to work by yourself, work in only regard, like, actually work as a person is something so amazing and something so impressive that people are just squandering it. It's actually, yeah, like, so devastating. As well as the fact that, like, it is having such egregious effects on the environment. The water consumption, the energy consumption, just a general, like, a... Oh, God, you know... Oh, God, yeah, no, I just need to stop talking about this. I'm actually getting way too heated. Honestly, dude, something I recommend is a paper screen protector and, like, a metal nib. Like, it kind of feels like you're using a biro and all that sort of stuff. OBS reconnected successfully. Nice. Need to ban under 18s from AI. What's that? Need to ban under 18s from AI to make them learn from books. Yeah, honestly, yeah, no. There, man. Have a nice day. Hope you enjoyed my, like, what you call it, AI rage for that brief time. To be fair, I stand by. Like, if AI never has like a hater, just be aware that I have probably passed. Okay, then. Alright, let's actually probably dig this in here. Alright, here we are, here we are. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I'm still annoyed about like all those fucking AI comments. Especially like, oh, well, it's probably cheaper than you. Yeah, well, I'm actually a person who needs to live, not a fucking program. I'll remove the other I'll remove the other few fingers. As someone over 18, I have to ban myself from using it. Yeah, that stuff is addictive. Oh yeah, no. It's genuinely so sad. Like it's actually insane how bad it is for you. Like as I was saying earlier, there's like some guy who actually ended up killing his mother over it. And there's like so many people who are going through like full blown psychoses from how bad their relationship with is getting. And like some people are like falling in love with their AIs and just dude, like if that's happening to you, just jump off of something, please. Oh, thanks for the heart, man. Like it's also annoying to have like the AI summary on Google thing just pop up. Like it is useful for like, oh my god, what date did this happen? Like that's useful. I don't really care about that. But if like that's where your research starts and ends on something, like and then that's where the issue is. Let's also actually move that down there. Oh, hey, from Brazil. Hello to Brazil. Fun fact: some of my family actually comes from Suriname. Okay. I also find it kind of funny. Like a lot of my favorite sculptures actually originate from Brazil. Like I don't know what it is you guys are putting in the water, but you're making some genuinely some of my favorite artists ever. Oh yeah, no, exactly. And have you seen like those things like some people actually marrying their AI? Like it's actually so pathetic. Like I think there's like this one video of a woman I've seen like with her AI and is actually borderline abusive to her. Like imagine you're getting fucking abused by a program. So see how that's going. Also, that finger joint in there is way. That's looking better. It's also actually like taper that in. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Alright, that's the thing. I don't know if I want this hand smaller or not. Right. If I actually do that. I have no idea what that means, man. Ew. Okay. I am liking how this guy's going. I also think I want the arm to be a bit more decorative. I'm not gonna lie, like, I see so many random usernames, it's hard to actually, like, really keep track of all of them. What was the last thing I was making, do you remember? You were here last week. I don't think was I live last week? To be fair, the last few lives for my TikTok, I actually haven't had, like, much well, I haven't been able to see a lot of the comments. For some reason, though, like, TikToks have been, like, refusing to show me any. Read, please. Cheeto. Well, that shish. That ish. I'm too dyslexic for that, man. Cheeto leopards. I don't know, that's where we're going with it. You're working on that thing, yeah, you are. You can go to the back. The arms in the back. Nah, I'm sorry, man. It doesn't help. Like, I also streamed like YouTube and Twitch, so I'm reading like several chats at once. So trying to like keep track of all of it's a bit harder than you think. But yeah, I'm sorry, man. I don't want to be rude. I just can't remember that. Oh, what's up, man? Wait, I just realized this is actually butterflies. Yeah, I'm sorry. It really isn't anything intentional. It's just like hard to keep track. I don't know why OBS keeps on disconnecting in that. Like, I'm right next to like my Wi-Fi router. But oh, it is what it is. About this. Okay, I like that. The hands, I may start those from scratch. Probably. Okay, so let's... So, hand V1.
Streaming career. Yes, boys. Our boy Ian is trying his...
Oh, God.